So I'm going to show you right now how to set up multiple automations for the same bot. And I'll explain kind of why you would want that. So let's just say you have, let's use a simple example. Let's say you're doing an A/B test and you have only one product that you're selling. And with that one product, you want to try two different pathways. When I say pathways, I'm talking about automations. You know, the way that you're going to word your offer, the way that you're going to lead people into the offer, you want to figure out which one is more effective. In that case, you would need two different automation flows. However, those two automation flows can be held under the same bot. Okay? Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about for Telegram, you can literally just click on my free course. I have a completely free course link in the description. You can click on it and watch it. You'll learn how to set up a bot. You'll learn how to understand how bots are created, why they're useful, etc. But you'll be able to create two different automation. You'll be able to create more than two, but this is just an example. So let's say, for example, I'm selling my $70 membership website where people pay $70 a month and they get access to a website with certain kinds of data or information. The way that I go about selling that, right, is going through a automation flow. And that automation flow has very particular messages that are being sent, right? So this message and then these conditions and then the other messages, right? That's an example of an automation flow. One of the biggest mistakes that people do is they only have one automation flow. Like you'll hear celebrities or influencers say, you know, message me the word king on blah, 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 or message me the word this or that, and then they only get one automation flow. And it will have a series of messages that's sent to the person. But you could be leaving higher conversions on the table, right? You could be walking away from higher conversion rates. So what do? You create a second automation flow. You can create third, fourth, whatever, by clicking new automation or new workflow, and you have a third flow, and then you go click, either you do it manually, right? Or you click AI Builder, and you're going to go ahead and explain everything in your flow, what you're trying to get, what you're trying to do, etc. And then that flow will be created based on that. So in my case, I already have a flow created here, and I have a flow created here. Now, these flows are a little bit different. They compile the same structure, but they are a little bit different. Now, the bot behavior is going to be the same across all the bots, right? Or not all the bots, excuse me, all the flows. And the bot behavior is pretty simple. Like, they get an instant message for their very first message, right? After they hit the start button. How often do they get a reply? The AI reply, is it going to be short? Is it going to be long? Like, what's the idea behind it? Do you have certain specifications? How do you handle nonsensical replies? Meaning, if somebody's trolling, what do you do? But those different flows are created. Now, the way that you're going to assume that they sign up to those flows is you click on Telegram bot, and then you select whichever flow you want, because there are going to be different flows here. Okay, and based on those different flows, that's the one that they're going to get access to. So let's just say we're testing this one, right? I'm going to click open. It's going to ask to open that specific bot. Now, the bot content, once again, is connected or controlled by the specific flow that we created here. Hopefully that makes sense.